Hi, I am here to show you a recent design team package I received from Country Craft Creations. I'll go through kind of the basics first, some things, supplies that you normally use when you make an album. The first thing that I have is the 8.5 by 11 chipboard. So this is sold also in 12 by 12 sheets at Country Craft Creations. I decided to go with is it 8.5 or 9.5 by 11? No, I don't remember. I think it's 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 by 11. So I got two of those. Whenever I make an album, you need to wrap it in, well, I wrap it in the artisan cardstock. This paper is linen based and does not really crack. I have had a little issue sometimes with the black when it's really cold, but this paper works fabulously for wrapping your chipboard, for making the base of your album or folio. I also ordered some of the Spellbinders blush pearls. So I will be making a book that's got a sewing theme, and so I like to add a little bit of embellishments, and the pearls are one of the easiest ways you can do that. So I love those. This is one of my favorite ribbons from the store. It comes in different colors, and it's just really easy to work with. This is a navy with a white polka dot, but it is really flexible. And what's the chenille? Is that? No, it's not called chenille. Well, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it comes in a light blue, it comes in a pink, it comes in an ivory. So this is really nice for especially closures, I think, of the book, because it ties really nicely, and you can buy that by the yard. I went ahead and ordered some of these filigree findings, and I'll hold one up close so you can see it better. This came with 5, and they're small, so a lot of times I do tags or see, it's really tiny, but I'm thinking that I could use this to hang from a tag, or I could use it for some corner embellishments or something. But I wanted to give those a try and see what I could do with those. And that came in a pack of 5. So let's get to the exciting part. Not that that's not exciting, but I always enjoy looking at the paper collection. So this time I got an 8 by 8. Normally I'm a 12 by 12 person, but I wanted to give the 8 by 8 a go. And so this is called One Stitch at a Time. Now this is an exclusive collection from Country Craft Creations. It is a sewing themed paper, and the 8 by 8 does have some cut aparts and some tags and ephemera. So we're going to take a look at that. I always use this front page also because I can cut out these real small pieces, and even these when it comes to making tags. So the first one we have are the ephemera pieces that you can cut out. They come in different shapes. So we have got circles, we have rounded squares, and just different colors of the background and different shapes. So they're sayings like, I'm not messy, I'm creatively organized. It's all fun and games until the bobbin runs out. Sewing is timeless. This is handmade. Sewing in progress. Sewing means mends the soul. And then we've got fabric and thread and a heart and flower, buttons, all sorts of things. So that's really pretty to add as embellishments. And then you've got a blue pattern on the back. So there are 2 of those. The cutouts, or the cut aparts, these measure, there's different sizes on this sheet. They are about 2.5 by 4. Yep, almost 2 3/4. And then the smaller ones, see there's 3 of those on the top. You have 2 border strips, and then you have 4 pieces here in the center. And these measure 2 by about 2 3/4. Okay, so you get 2 of these also, and on the back you have this real pretty rose pink blush color, and then you have different measurements on the back, like tape measure, not tape measure, yeah, tape measure. What do you call it though when it's the soft one for sewing? I thought it had a different name. All right, so here we have pin cushions, we have dress forms. In the background is the numbers for measuring, and then you have just the measurements on the back. That's really pretty. So on this one, there are 3 of these, okay? We have buttons on top of a stripe. It's mainly beige, blues, some pinks. And on the back is just the stripe with the navy. 3 of those. This is fabric, scissors, needle and thread. It's got a pink and cream colored background. Then on the back, they take away all the graphics and it's just the striped background with that zigzag down the center. These vintage sewing machines, these are really, really cute. So there's different vintage sewing machines. On the back, it's like advertisements, a collage page of different advertisements. 3 of those. Here we have thimble, thread, needle. And on the back, again, the graphics are taken off and you just have that real pretty blue and off-white pattern. I love the color of the background on this one. It's a deep navy blue. You see some text in the background. And that's what it looks like on the back. I really love this one. So far, I think that's my favorite until I saw this one. So here we have a sewing machine in the corner with some fabric and thread and a pin cushion. We have our dress form with our tape measure, some flowers, thimbles. I really like that one too, of course. And then they take away all the graphics and just have that background piece. There are 3 of those. And there's one more design. Here we have another dress form. Now there are scissors in the background. I like that corner piece here with the flowers and buttons. And on the back, we just have the scissors on top of the pink. Okay, so that is the Stitch One Stitch at a Time collection. This is the 8x8. It does come in 12x12 also. I haven't yet decided what kind of project I'm going to make. I know for sure I'm going to be making a tag to go with whatever project I make, just because I love the look of vintage sewing tags. So if you have not yet visited Country Craft Creations, I think you will love her paper collections. Obviously, there's more than just this one. It's great quality paper and the designs are fabulous. She has the materials you need for putting books together, like the chipboard. In the past, she does sell the score tape, and I used to use that exclusively, but now I use the art glitter glue the majority of the time, and so you can order that. This is one of those products that once it gets too cold, she can't ship it because it changes the consistency of the glue. So if you, as we get into the colder months, you're going to want to make sure you stock up. So, and then there are different colors of the artisan cardstock also that you can choose from. So go ahead and go to countrycraftcreations.com. I will link these items in the description box so you can find them easier. And I can't wait to get into the paper collection and start making projects.